Hi, I'm Selena, an educator with 20 years of teaching experience and a test prep expert with Study.com. In this video, we will focus on the FTCE Middle Grades Social Science 5 through 9 038 exam, specifically the knowledge of social science curriculum and instruction. You'll learn effective strategies to design engaging lessons, align curriculum with standards, and support diverse learners in social studies classrooms. Let's get started and prepare you for success. How can the study of economics be integrated into a math lesson? A, by analyzing the literary themes in economic textbooks. B, by using economic data in graphing and algebraic exercises. C, by studying the biology of economic crops. Or D, by studying the history of economic theories. A, literary themes is incorrect. That's more related to English or language arts. C, biology of crops is incorrect. This falls under science, not math. D, history of theories is incorrect. This belongs in a history or economic class. The correct answer is B. By using economic data in graphing and algebraic exercises, this approach integrates economics with math by allowing students to apply mathematical concepts to real-world economic data, helping them understand the relevance of what they're learning in both subjects. Which of the following is an atypical guideline for performance assessments? A, administrative procedures should be standardized. B, rubrics should be clear and specific. C, students should not ask the teacher questions about the assessment. Or D, learning objectives should be clearly defined in the rubric. The correct answer is C. Students should not ask the teachers questions about the assessment. Common performance assessment guidelines include standardized administrative procedures, clear and specific rubrics, and well-defined learning objectives. Students should also be encouraged to ask the teacher questions to ensure they clearly understand the assessment guidelines. Which of the following statements best captures the defining characteristic of a flipped classroom? A flipped classroom introduces students to topics outside of school, and class time is dedicated to completing more complex tasks, which require higher order thinking skills. B, a flipped classroom is one where students do not have an assigned spot. Instead, the teacher uses a flexible space where students choose areas of the classroom which best suit the task or their own learning experience. C, a flipped classroom is one where the students take the lead in designing classroom instruction and topics to be covered in class. Or D, a flipped classroom is one which relies on the use of cooperative learning activities and does not use explicit instruction. B, this describes flexible seating, not a flipped classroom. C, this talks about student-led instruction, which is different from flipping the lesson delivery. D, this focuses on cooperative learning and no direct teaching, which is not the main idea of a flipped classroom. The correct answer is A. A flipped classroom introduces students to topics outside of school, and class time is dedicated to completing more complex tasks, which require higher order thinking skills. Flipped classrooms shift or flip the typical sequence of introducing new concepts in class, then assigning students tasks to help them master the content. A flipped classroom prompts students to learn the fundamentals of the topic outside of class so that class time can be used for activities which require more complex evaluation. The National Council for the Social Studies advises teachers to structure lessons around 5 themes of geography in order to better integrate the learning of history and geography. Which of the following choices is not one of those core themes? A, human movement between places. B, location and place. C, human and environmental relationships. Or D, power and authority. The NCSS aims to support the integration of geography into history instruction and recommends 5 themes of geography: place, location, human movement between places, and human and environmental relationships. D, power and authority is a theme of traditional history instruction rather than geography. It does not fit into the 5 themes of geography. Thank you for joining me today as we completed some practice questions for the FTCE Middle Grades Social Sciences 5 through 9 038 exam, specifically the knowledge of social science curriculum and instruction. I hope you will feel more confident on exam day. For more practice, check out our FTCE Middle Grades Social Science 5 through 9 playlist. And for even more detailed practice, strategies, and customizable study materials, head over to study.com and check out our FTCE Middle Grades Social Science 5 through 9 test prep course. Those who use study.com boast a 92% pass rate. Our courses include full-length exams, hundreds of authentic practice questions, and short, targeted video lessons specifically developed based on the latest test updates. With our resources, you'll know exactly what to expect on test day. Like this video and subscribe to this channel to get all the latest FTCE test updates. And please leave your questions and success stories in the comments. We would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Happy studying.